What's going on, family? It's the luckiest one in the building. All right, with a brief energy update on Love Day. Happy Love Day to all. I'm sending love to y'all per usual. And if you ain't loving up on somebody today, you make sure you just go ahead and love up on yourself as you should be doing. You hear me, family? Do you hear me? All right, I know you hear me. I know y'all receive that one. All right, family. Now, guys, speaking of love, the moon just entered Taurus, guys. All right, we know that's one of the Venus ruled signs. So understanding how we could pour into ourselves right now, yeah, we're definitely under that vibration. The only thing is we are dealing with some friction between the fixed signs because we now have 3 planets in Taurus and 4 planets in Aquarius. On the bright side, when it comes into pouring into ourselves, needing a self-esteem boost, and being able to identify what positive and negative values are in our life, the moon in Taurus is all over that. It's going to make sure we're in that bag. The only thing is, now that the moon in Taurus is creating some friction with Mars and Pluto, that we know Mars just moved into Aquarius yesterday. All right, we just spoke about the Mars and Pluto conjunction yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, the playback is on my YouTube and on IG. Okay, but when it comes into the moon in Taurus, developing this beef with Mars and Pluto, and Venus is in the mix, guys, we could be a little bit too aggressive today trying to impose our values on others. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it all the way twisted. Having Mars and Pluto in the mix in the day that's dealing with intimacy, that ain't the worst thing in the world. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right, this alignment actually gonna give a lot of people that little spark they probably need in their connection, in their relationship, to be honest with y'all. Okay, the thing is, our stubbornness can get the best of us right now, guys. Our stubbornness could get the best of us, and it could cause some deep transformation. Mars and Pluto is about deep transformation, and that's an inevitable theme at the moment. So we have to kind of tread lightly while the moon is at these early stages in Taurus with this friction that is developing over there with Venus in the mix. All right, things dealing with our love matters in our life can go through deep transformations around this time. Okay, so we want to use that energy of intention to center it in a mutual space so we could bring positive transformations and breakthroughs in our partnerships of all sorts, not just your romantic relationship, but partnerships of all sorts right now, because it is Aquarius energy. All right, remember, guys, squares call for us to find solutions. So if we have the moon in Taurus that's dealing with us responding to our values and what we're building, especially how we're navigating the career space, and it's squaring Mars and Pluto, which deal with extreme transformation and intention, this alignment is calling for us to make sure we have intention around these times in our life when it comes into what we're structuring and building. And I think our ability to jump into alignment with that energy can cause positive changes when it comes into anything that we're stabilizing and, once again, navigating in the career space. So let's just make sure that one doesn't go over our head neither. Now, before I conclude these energies with the hot seat signs and the lucky day signs, Venus did start harmonizing with Neptune in Pisces yesterday. So before we even jumped into Valentine's Day, we started developing way more of an understanding of things with our love matters. We started to jump into more of an empathetic and apologetic bag when it comes into love matters. It's been so much transformative energies in the air, and this might just be a space where we are starting to feel a bit grounded, being able to communicate, relate things from a transparent space and not from a hot and heated space when it comes into things dealing with our love matters. All right, but nonetheless, things are a bit hot and heated today though. All right, and that's based off the moon's transit, so we can't blame her for that. We just got to learn how to deal with the intensity, but you got to be able to find that soft spot within you, family. All right, in order to make sure we have things connect in a mutual way in our partnerships, because we can access that energy. Neptune brings a sense of understanding, sensitivity, is really empathetic. All right, so with Venus being able to get in contact with that through Capricorn, we have more of an understanding with each other when it comes to how we could align in order to build something, how we can deal with some humility, some sacrifice. Neptune and Pisces know about sacrifice. All right, how we could deal with some humility, some sacrifice, some compromise in order to see this potential, once again, Pisces potential, expand and really push it to its limit. All right, family, my fixed signs are on the hot seat. Make it hot. Okay, so shout out to my Aquariuses. Not too much Aquarius because they got a lot of power right now, still got the sun and everything, so it's really on the Scorpios and the Leos. Okay, so you guys got to actually make sure y'all bob and weave when it comes into all different types of projection around this time. Once again, when people are trying to extremely aggressively impose their values on others, y'all are actually the first two signs to catch that influence around this time, and make sure you're not the one falling into that influence and pushing that energy out subconsciously as well. Okay, and when it comes into my lucky day signs, those are my Tauruses, Capricorns, Virgos, my Pisces, and my Cancers. All right, y'all are the ones that are going to be able to make things connect in the name of a value. All right, family. So once again, sending love to everybody per usual. It's the Lucky Libra up out of here. Peace.